Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately: Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through.
Buckle up, because Jaguar Wright is back, and this time she's coming for the A-list. Celebs like Jay-Z, Usher, and Justin Bieber have been showing support for Diddy, despite him getting slammed with lawsuits. And Jaguar, she ain't having it. She's calling out all the big names standing behind him, and let's just say things are getting spicy. You already know when Jaguar Wright speaks, she spills all the tea. So let's break down who's riding for Diddy and why Jaguar's coming for their heads. Jaguar Wright, known for stirring up some major drama in the music scene, has dropped some pretty wild claims about Diddy and many other Hollywood big shots. According to her, many high-profile men, including Jay-Z, are allegedly tangled up in some serious mess with Diddy. She's even pointing fingers at Usher, saying that if something came out about him, it would really show just how deep this stuff goes. Like, if someone as squeaky clean as Usher could be involved in shady stuff.
Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They're not seeing the victim. They're not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They're not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there. Let's be honest. He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, and his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours.
Then no one's safe. She's saying that people don't see the darker side of these celebs. They see Usher smiling and charming everyone, but they don't see the alleged victims, the hidden drama, or what might have been going on behind the scenes. Like the time Justin Bieber allegedly got mixed up with Diddy. Jaguar's been pretty blunt about how Jay-Z could be wrapped up in it too. She claims that Jay-Z, who's always been close to Diddy, might have had a role in all these alleged activities. She's even drawing comparisons to the whole R. Kelly situation, saying it's kind of like what went down with him before things blew up.
Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing.
And speaking of Bieber, according to Jaguar, Diddy had been eyeing Bieber for a while, but it wasn't until Usher stepped in that things allegedly started to happen. She talks about how Usher had some kind of guardianship over Bieber for a short period, and that's when things started to get really sketchy. Apparently, Diddy and Usher were able to get closer to Bieber during that time, which raises all kinds of red flags about what was going on behind the scenes.
Took Bieber there, but you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory.
Jaguar doesn't stop there, though. She's spilling tea about how Jay-Z has supposedly betrayed people in the past, like his old friend Havin, and even Big L and Dame Dash. According to her, Jay-Z has a history of stealing the spotlight and leaving others in the dust, and now she's saying he might have been setting Diddy up for something big. Then she drops an absolute bombshell about Aaliyah, claiming that Jay-Z was allegedly involved in getting Aaliyah on that doomed flight. She's throwing out this wild theory that Jay-Z wanted to punish Aaliyah for rejecting him and make way for Beyonce, who, at the time, was struggling to break through. It's all allegedly, of course, but if you connect the dots the way Jaguar is, it paints a seriously twisted picture of what might have been going down behind the scenes.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will, putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane, unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about, Pierce.
In another crazy moment, Jaguar talks about a conversation between Mary J. Blige and Aaliyah, hinting that Mary, a victim of Jay-Z, and others knew exactly what happened to Aaliyah but had to act like nothing was wrong. It's mind-blowing to think that some of the most famous people in the industry might have been involved in such dark things. But Jaguar is surely putting that idea out there. On top of all that, Jaguar brings up Diddy's infamous parties, the ones LeBron James has even commented on, famously saying, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party."
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's it.
Jaguar seems to think that's more than just a casual statement, though. She implies that LeBron might have been in on some of the shady stuff going on at these parties, too. And she's not alone in these suspicions. People like conservative commentator Candace Owens have also weighed in, hinting that celebs like Jay-Z, Kanye West, and LeBron are all part of a powerful group running things behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. Jaguar's not letting Usher off the hook either. She claims his loyalty to Diddy is rock solid, suggesting that Usher might have been responsible for bringing Justin Bieber into Diddy's circle, which allegedly led to some pretty disturbing experiences for Bieber. A clip resurfaced recently showing a young Bieber at a party with Diddy, and it raised eyebrows about the kind of entertainment Bieber was thrown into at such a young age. Justin Bieber himself has spoken out before about how tough it was being so young and dealing with all the pressure from people who claim to care about him, but would turn on him in a heartbeat. In an emotional moment, Justin mentioned how important it is to protect people, especially those who are just starting out in the industry, from going through the same experiences he did. It's hard not to wonder if he was hinting at his time spent around Diddy and the kind of situations he might have been exposed to.
I just wanted to be a good example, and it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they loved me and just turn their back on you in a second. I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Jaguar Wright's allegations go even further when she talks about the late Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, who reportedly discovered some seriously disturbing footage of Diddy and young boys, including Justin Bieber. According to Jaguar, Kim Porter found these tapes and made copies as a form of protection for herself. She supposedly planned to use the tapes to get out of the relationship with Diddy, but tragically, she passed away under suspicious circumstances, leaving many to wonder if her discovery had something to do with her death. Jaguar's theories are wild, but she's not the only one talking. Candace Owens and others have pointed out how many of these powerful figures seem to have skeletons in their closets. Owens specifically mentioned Justin Bieber, hinting that the pop star was a victim of Diddy's manipulations when he was young and vulnerable. And then there's Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who has his own stories to tell. Gene Deal has backed up some of the claims about Diddy, mentioning a lawsuit where a man named Lil Rod accused Diddy of inappropriate behavior. Deal suggests that Rod might be trying to protect himself legally by playing it safe, but he also hints that something shady definitely went down between them. Gene Deal doesn't mince words when he talks about waking up in bed with Diddy and two other men, implying that there's no way nothing happened, even if Lil Rod's trying to cover it up now. Deal also shares an incident where he saw a well-known male rapper entering a hotel room with Diddy, adding more fuel to the fire about Diddy's rumored relationships with prominent men in the industry. Deal's stories paint a pretty clear picture that there might be more to Diddy's public persona than what meets the eye, and he's not the only one who's saying it. Jaguar's claims have everyone talking, and with footage of Diddy, Usher, and even Kevin Hart joking about some pretty weird stuff, it's no surprise that people are starting to take these allegations more seriously. There's a video where Diddy makes a strange comment about sleeping with Usher, and even though everyone laughs it off, it's difficult to ignore in light of everything that's coming out.
It's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying, before pause was invented, you know what I'm saying, but it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early and now he's one of the richest stars in the world and I love him.
In the end, Jaguar Wright's not backing down. She's continuing to blow the lid off what she claims is a huge, dark secret in the music industry. And with every new revelation, more people are starting to question just how deep these alleged connections run. Whether or not her claims are true, one thing's for sure: Hollywood's got some serious explaining to do. People sure wish her all the best, and they don't want to see anything happen to her for coming out in the way that she does. One person said, "Praying for Jaguar's safety and health. This woman is brave. Years she's been telling it like it is. Now people gonna realize she was telling the truth." Same with Cat Williams. And another person went with, "This lady is brave, honest, and righteous. God bless her." Let's hope nothing happens to her. She really has a huge base of followers, and she's fighting a good fight, which is rare these days. And there you have it, y'all. Jaguar Wright is out here exposing some wild stuff that's got everyone talking. From her claims about Diddy, Jay-Z, Usher, and even Justin Bieber, it's clear that she's not holding back. And the more we hear, the crazier it gets. Do you think there's some truth behind these allegations, or is it just all Hollywood gossip? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. The tea just keeps getting hotter. Stay tuned.